to a much quieter time. My grandmother used to do this work by hand.
Wow.
And I remember her sitting and doing it, and it was her passion. Her glasses would be slid down to the very end of her little nose, and she would do stonewash quilting. This reminds me of those pieces. And I get to reintroduce you to Linda Davies. Again, we cannot do our annual white sale here at QVC without having our textile expert. In all the modern materials that are out there, there is something simple about cotton that will always be in vogue, and I love the way this feels.
And you know, cotton really never goes out of style, and it always feels good. And I'm so excited about this vintage stonewash quilt set that we're bringing to you, because we saw this in market over a year ago.
Right.
And I was like, oh, can we please have that for Northern Nights? Because I could just see so many ways to utilize this, not only in your bed, but some other things too.
Did you expect it at under 70 bucks?
No.
No.
I'm so shocked by that, but I'm so thrilled, because to me this is when you open all the magazines, we're getting all those magazines coming right now in January. This is what you're seeing. You're seeing dimension and texture and vintage and shabby chic and all that you can mix with modern.
Yeah, I agree. So let's start with colors, and I'll give you a breakdown of size. But keep in mind, this is a quilt set. You're getting the quilt and the shams.
And the two shams, which I think is great. So you can either use them with quilts, you can add them on your bed for something different.
I think most people have more than 2 pillows on a bed nowadays.
Right.
So
what I do is I put my pillow with the pillowcase behind this, and I put this in front. So what you have in the bed right here is this beautiful gray color. I just want you to see the pattern in there, all the swirls, almost looks like a heart shape in through here. You've got flowers, you've got medallions, but look at the dimension. This is 100% cotton with a little bit of polyester fill in here to give you that puffiness.
All done in individual stitching.
Exactly, and the more you wash this, it's going to bloom a little bit. The cotton will bloom, and also this will become a little puffier. Now what we're calling down here, this is Deep Ocean. I'm going to open these up because this is really the best way to see it.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that so pretty? Doesn't that just look so vintage inspired?
This, I'm telling you, that's Grandmom's work.
This is our antique white here.
And that's what she always used, was antique white.
And you can use this, gosh, you can use this on, if you've got a big farm table, use this as a tablecloth.
I never thought about that.
Because you can put this in the wash machine and dryer. Then we have, look at this, gorgeous. This is blush.
Not a bubble gum.
No,
and look at the contrasting threading. That's the perfect soft pale pink.
It really is.
And
then you've got plum.
That.
I just am loving this plum. If you've got gray sheets, look how pretty that plum. If you've picked up our blush sheets in one of our sets, you can put it there. Beautiful.
Let's talk sizing, because we do have twin. So difficult to find.
Yes.
Quilts of this nature in a twin. They're priced, by the way, at $39. $39. No, you know what? I apologize. The twin is sold out. Twin is gone.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
We have full at $54, queen at $59. The king size is less than $70. Now, I have 2 quilts from my grandmother. I would never put them on the bed.
Right.
Oh my gosh. In fact, to be honest, I never see them. They're in a cedar chest, and they're there just to save them.
I know.
But I don't see them. I don't use them.
Right.
And it's out of respect for
all the
watching her for years.
Right.
It would take her a year to do a quilt. We've got 4 dogs. I can put this on the bed and not worry about it.
Put this in the wash machine.
And it feels like what Grandma made.
And it does. And you know what's so nice about this? You can use this to decorate with. You can do it as top of bed.
I had never thought of it for the tabletop. I love that idea.
That was not my idea. Somebody actually sent me a picture on Facebook.
But what do you recommend for a standard kitchen table?
Oh, you could use
a twin or a full?
I would use a full.
Okay, all right.
I think the longer the better. A queen would look phenomenal on a big farm table, and then put your candles all over it.
I love that idea.
But this can be at the end on top of your favorite bedspread. This could act
maybe
as
on the back of the couch.
I love that.
On the top of the couch?
We don't have twins, so you could use a full.
That's true. That's true.
But look at the style, the dimension, all that's in here. This is an easy makeover. January for me is the time we have got rid of all the Christmas decorations, and all of a sudden, everything looks a little bland. So I like to just add a little something to kind of spruce up for January, February, March, and this is an excellent way to do it. If you're saying, oh, I don't know if I want that bedspread right now, then be able to get something like this.
And it's what we're seeing is the new colors of fashion.
Yes.
Being kissed with that old world craftsmanship.
Yes, because it
See,
lasts.
grandmother would never have made this in gray.
No, probably
But
would have been cream.
I really love that. Cream's the only thing that was
Right.
her color palette.
And they would add it. So I just want to show you too. Here's the shams you're getting, and look at the cute
Look at the
little
back.
ties. I think that's perfect too. Now, if you're someone that has a platform bed like my sons do, they take this and they give you enough room to tuck it all the way in, so it has that kind of contemporary look,
Right.
but that vintage look to it, which
The box
looks
look.
Yes,
Yeah.
gives you that box
So
look.
let's run through the colors
Okay.
again if we can. That wonderful gray.
That beautiful gray. We're calling this Deep Ocean. And you can see how pretty that is. Gorgeous with gold great with sea glass sheets. You've got this lovely antique ivory, which is right here. Next to that, you've got this blush.
I think
mean, if
that's-
you've got a little girl's room, wow, is that just going to look so
That's so
cute?
fun. I was thinking, you were talking little girls. Out of all the colors, I'm going, well, I really like that.
You really like that?
Yeah, it's
How about that with gray
not too
sheets?
feminine.
I like that with gray sheets. And then
This-
I am falling in love with this
Yeah.
color. This is the plum. Just look at the dimensions, the color.
And that stonewash gives it a look of
Yes.
yesteryear, of permanence.
It does.
You know, sometimes new isn't great.
Right.
And it took me a long time. It took a few gray hairs and a few less hairs for me to really appreciate things that were much older.
Right.
And this feels, even though it is truly new, it feels vintage.
It just feels like it's been there a while. There's some heritage, some memories
Some
to
respect.
it. Some respect. I like that too.
Look at how many stitches
Look how
go
pretty
into
this
making
is.
this. That's
That's
lovely.
just beautiful. That is
At
stunning.
a price, even in a king size, of under $70. Linda, you'll be here all day, I assume?
am here all day, whether you like it or not.
Great. The value is wonderful.
I don't know, but
Oh, there you are, young
Comfortable
lady.
to me, so I thought I would just come on over and
Now you got all dressed
relax
up. Look at
myself.
those shoes.
Woohoo! You know why? Because I have. Bye, Linda.
Let me guess. Because you
Here,
want,
sit down.
You want to go home? If you
No.
click them together, is that it? You got to see the ruby slippers.
Ruby.